There are so many people out there that ask God for help. They beg God for help. And then when God sends the help, they do not listen. And it makes sense, because Jesus does say that we will listen with our ears, but we will not hear anything. And we will watch with our eyes, and we will not see anything. And we will not get the sense of it. It's 100% right. What do I mean? If you're praying and praying for an answer, okay? You're praying for answers, and you're praying for things to happen. And then all of a sudden you're scrolling on your phone, say, and a video comes on, and it's giving you an answer. It's telling you what you just asked. What do you think that is? That is God giving you your answer. And people just aren't listening. I don't know if they think God is going to come down personally and pull them aside and give them the answer, or if they're confused because maybe they just don't understand how God works. This reminds me of the story of the man stuck on a boat, and he is told before he goes out that God is going to save him on this boat, so not to worry about it. And he goes out and he gets stuck on the boat, and he's looking for help. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a bigger boat comes along, and it pulls up and it says, hey, you need help down there? And the guy says, no, I'm good. I knew this was going to happen. God told me that I was going to be stuck on the ocean, and he's going to come help me. So don't worry about it. He's on the way. And the guy says, are you sure? He says, yeah, he's on the way. He told me he would be here. I know he will. So go ahead. So they leave, and he's stuck for hours. Now he's like dehydrated, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, another boat pulls up. And he's tired now. And they're like, hey, buddy, we're here. We can help you. You need help? And he says, listen, as much as I need the help, I'm hurting. But God promised me he would come and help me from this, and he would get me out of here. So I'm going to wait for him. I'm just going to wait. Don't worry. I'm going to pray. I'm going to keep praying and starving and dying of dehydration, but I'm going to wait. And they say, are you sure? And he says, yes, I'm going to wait. And he waits, and he waits longer, and then he dehydrates, and then he passes away. Now, that's actually not how the story normally goes, but that's how I'm going to make the story, because he didn't pay attention to the signs. God did come and save him. He sent him 2 people to come save him, but that person didn't want to believe it. The person thought God was going to come down in physical form and actually help. And as far as that person's concerned, they should have known that that was their savior. That was God sending a savior for them, and they didn't listen. Most people today, they're getting the messages, they're getting all of it, but they're not listening. They're looking with their eyes and they're not seeing. They're listening with their ears and they're not hearing. So I'm begging you, do the research, learn what the Bible's trying to tell you, learn what religion's trying to teach you, the real meaning. Not the control and the war and the nonsense and the hate and the violence and the judgment. Not that. I'm talking about learn what it's really trying to tell you. I love you all. This is my opinion. Please go to my website, get all the information you can. Please hit follow. And if you can support me, please do it. I work 1 million hours a week. I'm not allowed to monetize. I'm not even allowed to post on YouTube anymore. Banned on TikTok, banned everywhere. Instagram's pretty much it right now. Instagram and X, which I get 500 followers. I can't get a view. So if you're over there, please find me. I love you all so much. And again, this is my opinion.